After the controversy from Jane's outfit in Tarzan and His Mate, the producers decided to make it easier on themselves and have Jane more conservatively dressed, and proceeded to make a movie that was deemed so scary that they end up having to film it twice. Cliffy here from Cliff Dive into Movies. Join me and my AI co-host Sarah as we uncover 10 facts about Tarzan Escapes. Number 1.
Tarzan Escapes was made 2 times, and there were 3 versions of the movie.
Cliffy here from Cliff Dive into Movies. I'm doing something a little different on this segment. Normally I keep the videos about 5 to 8 minutes long. Sometimes they are 10 minutes. To do all the different versions of Tarzan Escapes properly would be a whole video by itself. So I am working on that video, but it'll take me a while. But I will get it done, and it'll talk about properly the different versions. But anyway, the first version of Tarzan Escapes was directed by James McKay. 4 guys worked on the script: Louis Mosher, Wyndham Giddens, Otis Garrett, and John Farrell. They all worked on the script. It was deemed to be too scary. Originally, they at the end of the movie, the party goes into a swamp at night. The swamp's outside, not in a cave. And they get attacked by vampire bats, and they get saved by a bunch of pygmies. This was deemed to be too scary. So a second version was filmed, which is unusual. And this one was directed by Richard Thrope and with a script by Cyril Hume. In this one, they decided to add a couple of comedic elements, and they completely overhauled the script. Jane's cousins are ruthless in the first version and are actually good guys in the second version. They added the character of Rollins by Herbert Munden played him, and they added the treehouse. Also, the vampire bats were they were still in it, but they were cut down significantly. This is the version that was in movie theaters. Then, in the 50s, when they put Tarzan Escapes into the on TV, they completely cut out the vampire bats. So, and the pygmies too, and they cut out a couple other sequences of the swamp inside of the cave. Number 2.
Tarzan Escapes had multiple titles during the different phases of production.
At various times, Tarzan Escape was called different things. Originally, it was The Return of Tarzan, and then it was The Capture of Tarzan, and then Tarzan and the Vampires. And at one point, they just gave up and just called it Tarzan. Number 3.
I've got this. Oh. Sorry, guys. Jane doesn't wear a loincloth anymore.
After the hassle with the Hays Code, it was decided to give Jane a less revealing outfit. Instead of the 2-piece outfit with a bare midriff and bare hips, a 1-piece outfit with shorts underneath was made. Jane is still barefoot, but sometimes Maureen O'Sullivan wore shoes on camera. I didn't notice it in Tarzan and His Mate. I think on camera she's always barefoot, but in this one she does wear shoes. However, they do come and go. Notice she goes up the ladder with shoes on, but is barefoot at the top. Also, Jane now swims with her dress on. Number 4.
Maureen O'Sullivan married John Farrow soon after filming ended. Well, the second time it ended.
After meeting sometime in the early 1930s, Maureen O'Sullivan and John Farrow married on September 12, 1936, and they stayed married until his death on January 27, 1963. They had 7 children in total. On February 9th, 1945, their third child, Maria de Lourdes Villers Farrow, was born. She is otherwise known as Mia Farrow. Number 5.
The Goonie bird was not in the first version of the movie.
The Goonie bird was added to the movie for a bit of comic relief. Clearly, humor was a lot different in the 1930s. The actor in the bird suit was John Eckhart Jr., stage name Johnny Eck. He was famous for his role in the 1932 movie Freaks. He was born with sacral agenesis. In his case, he was born with no legs. Number 6.
As usual, Asian elephants were used for African elephants.
Asian elephants and African elephants, although similar, look different. African elephants' ears are bigger, so they added fake ears to the elephant's ears. Also, this coloring here is strictly Asian elephant coloring. They also lengthened the tusks on the elephant. You can see, I think it's a nail that they used to hold the tusk in place right here.
We also see cockatoos. They are found in Australia, not Africa.
Number 7.
To save time and money, stock footage was used.
Reused footage from the previous 2 Tarzan films were the crocodile fight, Tarzan killing a wildebeest, shots of Tarzan swinging in the treetops, and parts of the elephant stampede. The charging lion being shot and all of the footage of wild animals were all from 1931's Trader Horn. Number 8.
After filming, 2 of the actors died in separate car accidents.
On October 30th, 1936, 1 week before Tarzan Escapes was released, John Buckler, who played Captain Fry, was driving to a Halloween party with his actor father, Hugh Buckler, when the car skidded off the road into Malibu Lake. Both men drowned. 3 years later, on March 5th, 1939, Herbert Munden, who played Rollins, died from a fractured skull resulting from being a passenger in a car that was hit in an intersection. Number 9.
The main actors essentially filmed 2 different movies.
The first round of filming was from July to October 1935, and the second round of filming took place from July to September 1936. 2 things added to the movie that were not in the original version was the treehouse and the character of Rollins. Number 10.
The budget for the movie was just over $1.2 million.
Considering Tarzan Escapes was essentially filmed twice, this is actually pretty cheap. In comparison, Tarzan and His Mate, which was only filmed once, also cost $1.2 million. Tarzan Escapes was released on November 6, 1936, to mostly positive reviews. It's generally considered the 3rd best Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan movie, which, considering both Tarzan the Ape Man and Tarzan and His Mate are considered classics, and Tarzan and His Mate is considered one of the best movies ever made, that's actually doing pretty good. I'm Cliffy, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it as much as we liked making it, and take care.
He's the finest gentleman I ever knew. Trousers or no trousers.
Thanks for watching our video. Check out the other videos on our channel.